divine vision to a devotee. At an Adipara Shakti weekly worship center in Kamala Nagar, Bangalore, a lady named Ranganayaki went to Melmarathur to offer Irumudi along with the other devotees. On returning, she cooked sweet pongal using the prasadam of rice and the coconut from the Irumudi bag. After she offered her prayers with a sweet dish, she continued her routine course. During this time, an acquaintance named Kare Amma, clad in a red sari, came to visit her. She was about 75 years old and hailed from Karayur, North Arcot district. Hence, people called her Kare Amma. Ranganayaki welcomed her and said, "Kare Amma, how did you make it this far? You are not seen around. What news have you?" As Karayamma owed Ranganayaki a sum of 75 rupees, Ranganayaki had assumed that she had come to return the money. Not responding to Ranganayaki's inquiries, Karayamma instead shot a series of questions. "Ranganayaki, how are your husband and children doing? I heard your long-lost older son has returned. Did you hit your younger son at the temple? Should you thrash a small boy for snapping the strings of the sacred beads with his teeth? Now, what is this aroma in your house? Is there anything special today?" Ranganayaki replied, "Oh, nothing. I had been on a pilgrimage to Marvattur and I made sweet pongal with the rice and coconut prasadam. That is the smell from the cooked pongal." The woman said, "Is that so? Let me taste some." Ranganayaki hesitated as a prasadam that came along with the Irumudi bag should be consumed only by the family members. As Karayamma had openly asked, Ranganayaki was confused whether to offer her or not. The old lady insisted without showing any inhibitions. With no other means to refuse food, Ranganayaki filled a bowl with the prasadam and gave it to the old lady. The old woman ate some from the bowl and left the remaining food and told Ranganayaki to distribute it to the other devotees in the worship center and left. Ranganayaki kept the bowl aside with disgust, as the food in the bowl was the leftovers from the old woman. After a while, Ranganayaki realized that she had not been repaid. Since Karayamma's house was close by, she thought of visiting her and get her money back. As she approached the old lady's house, she was disappointed to see a locked house. After inquiring through the neighbors, she was informed that Karayamma had left the place 6 months back and had never returned since then. Ranganayaki couldn't believe her ears. No one believed her when she told her that she had just met her earlier. Now, who had visited her house sometime back in the form of Karayamma? Who ate the prasadam demanding Ranganayaki to offer some? Who asked her to distribute the leftover pongal to the other devotees at the worship center? What was her interest in the persons of the worship center? Ranganayaki became restless, not knowing the answers. She soon realized that the old lady was none other than Amma herself. She was so devastated, recalling that she had kept the bowl aside with disgust, and the thought made her break down in front of Amma's picture. Her husband returned home and, seeing her weeping, consoled her and said, "How unfortunate I am not to get Amma's blessings or even seeing her. You are blessed as you talked to her and offered her food, sitting next to her for a while. Feel happy about this." He continued, "You should have understood subtly when you were told to share the remaining pongal with the other devotees. There should be a reason for you not to recognize Amma. She has graced us by visiting our home. Be ecstatic about that." Many give discourses on the 64 mystic acts by the Almighty Shiva, miracles done by Lord Krishna, and also narrate stories from Periya Puranam, and people who listen believe that it has happened in the past. But When Amma is performing many wonderful miracles in the lives of her devotees, people refuse to believe these marvels of this present incarnation. Annai proclaims, "Let whosoever believe in me may do so, and likewise for those who do not believe in me can continue doing so. My chariot will go on, son." Om Shakti Parashakti.
Please like, share, and subscribe to the Bangaru Amma Global YouTube channel for more inspiring and uplifting videos like this one.